Good morning, everybody. I'm Leslie from America's Fitness Center. With me today is Joe Meyer, who's our personal trainer as well, and we are at Rotary Park. We want to thank the Rotary chapter and the chamber for making this possible here, the outdoor fitness facility. We are using this park as our featured class of the month since we're putting on a group fitness workout through the Park and Rec Center. So be sure to go down and sign up for the class.
So the goal of this Rotary Park Fitness Park is to provide a full body circuit for people of all ability levels. And as you can see, the first one we're just going to go over to give you an example is the weighted squat exercise, or deadlift as I'd like to call it. There's a basic, an intermediate, and an advanced version of this, and you can add weights which are on the end of this as well. The basic one, you would start off 2 hands, 2 feet on the ground, you just lift up. Right here, just like so. The intermediate part and the advanced part, you'd add variations like you add weights, you pick it up with one hand, or you stand on one foot as you do it. You can try closing your eyes for a super advanced variation of this exercise. And if Leslie would be so kind as to back up so we can get this full frame, I can come all the way over here. I feel like I want a challenge because I don't want to be weak today. Add some weights. I come on back for the first basic exercise, and where 2 hands on the bar, 2 feet on the ground, back is nice and flat, chest is up, and I just stand straight up tall, and I come back down. Basic, exactly. Second variation, I'll just say I'm going to do this with one hand. 2 feet are on the ground, I have one hand, back is still flat, chest is up, I stand up. This is going to engage the opposite side of your core if you're using one hand. Obviously, if I use the other side, this side of my core is going to feel more of it. And lastly, let's say I want to do it with no hands. I'm just kidding, you can't do it with no hands. 1 foot, 1 hand, I'll stand up, use a little bit of my balance as you can tell, and I'll come back down, just like so. And there's your first exercise. The next exercise we're going to show you is the wobble board. Great for balance and lower body strength. I'm just going to do 2 different variations of this. First one, as you can tell, this is here for your help. If you're going to squat down on this the first time, you don't hold on to this, you fall off backwards, I'm terribly sorry. But that's what these are here for. So you're just going to hold on to them, you're going to squat down just like so, low as you can get, and back up to the top. Make it a little bit challenging. You're going to let go of your hands, you're going to squat down, ooh, look at that, I wobble a little bit, and I come back up, just like so. If you need help, keep your hands on here, you'll still get plenty out of it with your balance, or you can try it with one hand at a time, squat down, one hand's helping, one hand's not, and you'll be good in no time.
Alright, so this exercise is the push-up exercises, and again, 3 moves, beginner, intermediate, advanced. For the basic beginner push-ups, you can hands go up top, change your position if you would like, but just really basic, just in and out. For the intermediate, move your hands down a little bit on the bars, and feet go back a little bit, staying in plank position. Push down, hold, come back up. And for the more advanced, you get really low down on the bars. You can hold here or on the outside. Feet out, plank position here. Or for something a little more tough, you can bring your leg in and back up. Alright, this is the overhead press, which I think is Joe's favorite since it tortures people. No, I'm kidding. So the basic move is to squat underneath the bar as so, and come up and push up and back down. A little more difficult in the advanced is to do it on a single leg. So come down on one leg, press up, really feel it in the quads and in your arms. This move, this equipment here is wheelchair accessible, so same thing, just adjust your weights as needed. Pull the chair up and just use your arms and push up. Alright, here we are doing some stair exercises. These are so important because let's face it, we're not getting any younger. We all have stairs arch as it's diagrammed here. Step up, skip the step, come up, opposite arm, opposite leg up, and back down. Next one, we're going to do heel taps. Turn around on the first step and just tap your heel down and hold. Feels good in those quads. And the last one is the lateral step. And so we're on the ground here, we step up one, opposite arm, opposite leg again, and raise and lift, and back down. That's it.
For our last exercise demonstration, we are going to use this contraption, which you can use one for stretching, but more importantly for one of my favorite exercises, which I like to call the inverted row. On the diagram, the first variation is called the hip and shoulder hover, and the second variation is called the hip and shoulder lift, which would be my version of the inverted row. And since this is wet, I'm going to approach this like so. If you were to actually get on this and let your back all the way down, just be careful, don't approach it like I did. But the first variation, the hip lift or the shoulder hover, you're just going to lift your back up off the ground like mine is right now, keeping your hips up so your body's in a straight line. The second variation, you're going to try to lift yourself all the way up to the top and back down.
Well, thanks for joining us this morning at Rotary Park. We're glad to be here doing some fitness classes out here for you guys over the next month. Don't forget to sign up at Park and Rec. The dates of the class is September 15th to October 20th. $20 fee. The class will include a warm-up, group workout, a cool down, and then if you have any questions afterwards, our instructors Jackie or Ellen will be here to answer any of those for you. Thanks again.